Well, we've made a little side detour to Newspaper Rock State Historical Monument so we could just enjoy this little bit of view here. Absolutely stunning.
We thought we'd take the time to pull over and have a look at Newspaper Rock, some petroglyphs on the side of this mountain. Wow. Huh. And on to our next stop. We're heading down the trail to see the Navajo National Monument, a village carved in the mountainside. Nice trail. So it was a 1 mile trek down the hill, or half a mile? Half a mile. Okay, here we are. There it is.
Oh, wow, that's a long ways away. I don't know how they'd get up or down into there.
We spent the night in this Burger King parking lot in the middle of nowhere. We had a great sleep. Now we're gonna fill up with some fuel. And we are 40 minutes from the Grand Canyon. Here we are, the gates of the Grand Canyon. We bought one of these passes when we were at Devil's Tower. It was $60?
80.
Oh, $80. And we visited 4 times now. Well worth the money. Because, yeah, it would have been $35 to get in here alone. Oh my God. Holy shit. Wow, that is beautiful. Just the colors and the shadows from the clouds. Very, very pretty. I wasn't expecting it to be so pretty.
And these are just a few things on my bucket list. Some feel impossible, but I can't help but wish. Shoot for the stars and scratch off one by one. I just hope my list is finished by the time my time has come. I got no more days left to waste, so I'll give it all I got. And these are just a few things on my bucket list. Some feel impossible, but I can't help but wish. Shoot for the stars and scratch off one by one. I just hope my list is finished.
In 1956, 2 passenger planes collided at 21,000 feet above the Grand Canyon and fell down on the canyon wall across the way. It actually led to the formation of the FAA to improve the safety of air travel.
We're inside the watchtower. Check out that view.
And the view changes with each floor. You just get a little bit different view.
you're on the rim. And then we build the tower to go another 85 feet. Really, you're on, but it does.
It does change color.
How old is it?
91.
It's older. It's probably built just all stuff from what we gathered.
Oh, sorry. Yes, we don't want you to leave.
Shall we see if we can find a sticker and a magnet? Will they be here or will they be somewhere else?
This tower has 4 levels, was designed in the early 1900s by a female architect, is very famous for that, and we are about to start climbing up each level and looking out the windows. Her name was Mary Coulter, and she worked for the Fred Harvey Company, who was developing a lot of the land around the Grand Canyon to drive tourism to it in order to make his railway busy. It's hard to believe that climbing an extra 85 feet up in this tower would make the view even more majestic, but it really does.
Here we are. Made it to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah,
Like I wasn't expecting all the colors.
just crazy.
Yeah, I'm not
surprised by the nature of the hole, but the colors is what is pretty about this one. But it'll be interesting to see views from
Yeah, this is desert view, so yeah.
different spots.
There's got to be some kind of check-in here.
Checking in at Trailer Village Campground.
The Grand Canyon is overwhelming, and when I saw this part of the video, I'm shocked by the size of the people out on that one little jutting rock as part of the canyon, and it looks tiny, and the people look even tinier, and the canyon is so huge. Somebody camping down there out on that point.
Oh, really?
Oh, there's tents out there.
Where do you see the people camping? Oh, like out on that rock?
I think we heard that 12 people die every year tumbling into the canyon, and the guy on the end of the point in the black, what Clint didn't show is his stumble out onto that little point at the beginning. This is the Lookout Studio, another one of Mary Coulter's creations that just seems to blend into the side of the canyon.
We decided to try the Yavapai restaurant at the Grand Canyon. There's
I just got the small
beef
meal.
brisket, greens. I don't think it's gonna turn up really because it's dark.
Your camera does. I couldn't talk Cled into sharing this adventure with me, so I'm off on a hike 3 miles down into the canyon to the 3 mile rest area and back up today. Yeah, I don't think Colette would have liked this. But that's okay. Colette's not with me. I'm doing this one solo, people. But the Grand Canyon is phenomenal. So it'll be nice to hike down into it and take some pictures closer to the bottom. It's pretty steep. Hard to tell on the camera, I think, but it's pretty steep. Well, I'm almost to the bottom of the down section. To the very bottom where I start back up from the 3 mile house. Not the very bottom, but from 3 mile house, which is 3 miles down and 3 miles up, which would be a pretty good hike. It's incredible because now we're down into cactuses. We've come down far enough. It's just absolutely stunning. You think that's where I hiked from, but that is not the top. That is probably halfway to the top. So the trip up's gonna take a little longer. These are the rest houses. Having a drink. Incredible view while I sit here and eat my lunch. All right, we're headed up out of the canyon now. Half a mile straight up. Oh God, I've already come a long ways though. Started there just a couple minutes ago. Well, I'm almost at the top. The trail is very steep now. Oh my, we still have a ways to go. Really close to the top now. I mean, relatively speaking. Okay, I'm gonna try and show you where I hiked to. See that little building in the middle of the frame down there is where I went to. I made a grave mistake when I said I was almost there. Like half an hour ago, I was not almost there. Dizzyingly steep. Well, I successfully completed the 6 mile hike, and there was an elk at the top of the trail.
We're back on the road and have stopped to see another national monument. Now we're at Sunset Crater Volcano National Monument.
So that is Volcano Crater.
And now we're at Walnut Canyon National Monument.
This proved to be quite a hike. A third of a mile down or something and a third of a mile up, but it was a lot of stairs and very steep, and we got to walk right into these cliff dwellings.
There's quite an extensive staircase down this mountain, and what appears to be bridges too. Somehow we're going to get over to that mountain. Wow.
Neat, eh? It's got like a natural little bend in it.
Huh. And there's the visitor center where we started out.
After visiting Walnut Canyon the next day, we stopped at Montezuma's Castle National Monument, improperly named because they thought it was built by the Aztecs. But it was not. It was built by the Sinagua people, a pre-Columbian culture closely related to the Hohokam.
We've made it to our final destination in Arizona. There we are.
We've arrived, and it is time for me to take a well-deserved rest and have a snack.